Hey, hi, this is 2013. Um, this is BMW 528i. So the starter replacement. Okay. I'm helping this guy right now and letting him know what he had to do. Um, according to for him to remove the starter from this vehicle, you have to first disconnect the battery, the negative. Just make sure that your battery is totally completely out of the negative or whatever post that you remove. Just move it to the side, put some rags around in it in order for that battery doesn't touch, do not connect back again with the battery post. Okay, just to avoid any accident or catch on fire. Okay, and this one we'll have to remove the air duct. Just move it to the side. You have a clip under right here, as you can tell, that one right there. Just pull it up with a flat screwdriver. Move this one just to the side right there. Disconnect the, if you want, the airflow. Okay, just be very careful with all this plastic pipes here. Might be fuel running over there. Okay, and you don't want to break anything. Just be very careful with everything here. Okay, the starter have 2 bolts in it. Okay, the reason why the starter we're gonna change the starter is because it's not cranking. Okay, but before you do that, you need to make sure your battery is full charge, your relays are okay, and the other battery connection from the rear to the front is connected right, because sometimes a false connection, it may trick you like the starter is giving you headache. You got light, you got power, windshield wiper working so fast, and it's acting like really the starter. Okay, I'll show you some different points for you to focus before you replace the starter. Okay, things that you have to do in order for you to crank your vehicle. Okay, before removing the starter. The starter is possible to get it out of here, removing these 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, and the other one is down there, 4 bolts in it. Just remove the throttle to the side, move and disconnect this pipe right here. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, that one right there. All you have to do is squeeze it and pop out. Okay, so just finished with that one, and you have everything disconnected from the battery. Just remove to the side over here. Then after you remove this one, you're gonna see the starter, at least part of the starter. That's another plastic somewhere right here. That's a plastic right here. That plastic, just pull it out and it will move, and you're gonna be available to see it's a 13 millimeter screwdriver. 13 millimeter socket, and you need an extension. This one with this, what you see here is what I replaced the starter already. Okay, you're gonna need for the back screws for the starter, you're gonna need this one, that is the, let me see, make sure which one is it, E12. That's the one that you need, okay, to remove the back bolt from the starter. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. When you get to the starter, I'll show you where the bolts in there. Right, that's one right there. Okay, that's one bolt right there. Okay, one, and the other one is right there. All right, after you finish with it, and you got everything clear. As you can tell here, you're gonna find a number 13 on the back that is attached to this cable. Another one is attached to it, okay? Even if the starter is loose, you can't get it out because this one is attached to another one that is pulling, and it will not let you move the starter out. So you have to remove the number 13 bolt in the back, okay? You have to, I'll show you the old starter right here in order for you to understand what I'm talking about, because I already mounted, okay? All right. Right here. See that? That one right there. You have to disconnect that, just squeeze the plug that is connected here, and you can tell with your finger, you're gonna tell where you get this one. It's a number 13. And I think the one that I used on that one, it was one of these. I think this was what it was. Hold on. I think that was longer enough just to remove that one. You know, you just carefully unloose it, and then you're gonna move the cable, squeeze it out, and just move it to the side, and then you're gonna be available to pull the starter out of that hole in it, okay? But it's possible you can do it from there, okay? All right, and the main thing that I was letting you know, just make sure about this vehicle. This BMWs have problems on this area right here. You see on this one, it was melted before. If that one is not right and it's not that right, you would never crank that vehicle and you're gonna think it's started, okay? That's one part. And another one is this one right here. You gotta come inside. And I'm gonna point to you where that starter is supposed to be, okay? All right. See that hole right there? It's gonna be next to the fuses, down fuses, number 10, 15, and that yellow one, that space right there is supposed to go this relay. This relay give a lot of headache. If it's not good, it won't crank. I recommend you to replace this one first. That is going down there. Just remove that little compartment right there, and then this relay, it gotta go, I think, like this, like that. So let me put it. Make sure that I got it right. Okay, one straight. That one goes straight. That was the one. There we go. There you go. Now we're going right there. And you can tell that's right there. Okay, that relay, you need to buy another one, you know, in order for you to crank this vehicle. If you don't have one, if your car is cranking right, I recommend you for you to buy one at the dealer and then have it ready in any case, okay? Because sooner or later this car will start acting funny, okay? First, check the battery voltage if it's right. If it's right, go and check the positive cable, the one that I show you in front, okay? That is really tight. If it's really tight on this area right here, if it's really tight, you're good. Clean them up with any sandpaper or something. If you got the relay, and if you got the cleaning on the area, and if it's not cranking, then you can go ahead and replace the starter, okay? On this case, was the starter, okay? But I recommend you, first step, check the relay, and then go ahead and clean that. If everything's good, try to crank it, all right? But that's but I can tell you, okay, this kind of BMWs are like that. If it's not cranking, that's the step that you have to take, okay? Just remember, before you play around with that cable right there, make sure to disconnect the battery, okay? When everything is tight and everything, just put the battery thing back on and try to see if it cranks, okay? If it's not, change the starter, okay? But I'll show you already what to do. All right, subscribe, thumbs up. All right.